I don't know anything about them.
I didn't figure you did. None of us did either. But what's your initial reaction to playing a team from the Northeast you really don't know much about?
I mean, you just got to show them play. I mean, probably won't look too much into it. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to show them play. I mean, that's how it goes. Doesn't matter who you're playing.
Kind of the losses like to UALR, Northwestern State, kind of a reminder that doesn't matter who's on the shirt.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. It's baseball. Sometimes the ball hops a little funny, as I've been told growing up, and that's just a prime example. Doesn't matter how good you are, how bad you are, you can go in and beat any team.
Yeah, this team's from the Northeast Conference. I had to look that up. But they were from the same conference as Bryant, who they actually beat in their conference tournament. And Bryant, I think it was 2014 or somewhere in there, beat Arkansas in an NCAA regional over in Kansas State. I mean, hearing stuff like that, does that help you make sure not to overlook a team like this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've done that 20 times this year, and we played for it. So it doesn't matter who you are. Like I said, who you're playing, you just got to show them play the game.
You feel like you guys overlook some teams?
Maybe a little bit, maybe like ULR, something like that. I mean, in-state team, lower D1 level, we're the SEC and they're Sun Belt. And again, it doesn't matter just because what level they're playing at. They can come in and beat anybody.
As far as just kind of the team seems to have gone a little bit hitting slump, just anything you can put your finger on, both with yourself and the team, and kind of what you need to do to get out of it.
I just think we need to really evaluate our hitting approach. I think sometimes we're trying to do a little too much because we're not scoring a lot of runs, we're not barreling up a lot of balls, and it's causing us to press a little bit. So I think we just need to just relax at the plate, see a little bit more pitches, and then I think we'll be good.
So do you feel like fatigue played a role at all in hitting most of the last few weeks?
I mean, I don't want to make any excuses for us just because we didn't hit. That might have been. I mean, maybe. I mean, we were on the road for a little bit, 2 weeks maybe. But then again, you still got to show up every day. Like I said, I don't want to make any excuses. That could have played a role, but I mean, then again, that's on us for not doing our job.
This is the first time Arkansas's ever been a top 8 seed in consecutive years. I wonder what you've seen about the makeup of these last two teams that allowed you to be in that position.
I mean, a lot of leadership from older guys like Zay. I mean, he's came in and he has helped these younger guys, I guess, play to the best of their ability on the field. He kind of makes them feel like family, which I think helps a lot. So it definitely helped me out a lot with like the older guys like Shaddy and Biggers and all them. But I think leadership plays a big role in these last 2 years as a team.
Trevor never played first base until this season. He's the All-SEC, not just the All-SEC second team first baseman, he's the All-Defensive first baseman. And he's obviously not a huge, tallest target over there. What have you thought about the season he's had at first base? Has he surprised you?
Yes. I mean, that dude just competes, man. He just wants to play, as you can tell. It doesn't matter where you play him. And I think he's done an outstanding job, and he's done outstanding things for this program so far. So we're just happy to have him.
What do you think's made him such a good first baseman?
Just accepting his role and coming into this team knowing that he might not play the middle where he's always played, and I think that's what makes him a really good ball player.
Casey, what was the mood in the clubhouse when they played that montage to open the selection Saturday?
I mean, we were excited.
Yeah.
We were excited. A little surprised who was in there, but I mean, just got to show up and play.
Did it upset you guys? Like, oh man, why are they playing this? We're excited to see who's coming to our regional, and they're playing this stuff of the tough end of the season y'all had last year.
Yeah, I don't think many of us really cared to see that, but I mean, that's part of it.
There's a lot of new players on this team, but for you guys that were on the team last year, how much has the way last year ended maybe motivated, fueled you going through this season?
I know it has through the guys over here last year that played in that game, especially the game 2 that we lost on the pop fly. We're definitely we want to get back. I know the guys like Hess and Dom, me, some of the guys that were in the dugout like McFarland and Opitz and Kinley. I mean, there's nothing more we want than to go back, and we'd like to redeem ourselves. So it gives us quite a bit of motivation.
Just having been through it, kind of what advice do you have for Frank or Nolan or some of the freshmen?
Just don't get uptight. I mean, you just got to stay loose and play. You got to remember what got you here in the first place. And Nolan's done a really good job so far, I think, in doing that. And Franklin still has a little bit to go, but he's been outstanding for the team so far this year.
You guys have been so good at home, really the last 2 years. I mean, Arkansas is always good at home, but really the last 2 years it's something like 16, 7 or 8 or whatever. How good do y'all feel being at home? How confident are you guys playing here?
Extremely confident. The atmosphere here just fuels us, and we love it. We take every bit of it in, and we use it to our advantage. So that's what we'll do this weekend.
Late in the season, and like I say, you were on almost a 2-week road trip. You played a lot of hot weather. Being back home, can that kind of re-energize you guys? You get a few days off, and you're the home crowd and all that. And you're in comfortable surroundings.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we know the field. We played on it plenty of times, so we know how it plays. We know the ball's going to fly, how the wind's going to be, and of course we're going to get a few days off. Light practices, get after it in the weight room, and we'll be ready.
I know you don't want to look ahead, but you guys are bracketed to play the winner of the Ole Miss Regional. So and then if you get to Omaha, you'd be bracketed to play Georgia if they get advanced. What do you think about that? Just the bracketing.
I mean, it is what it is. That's how they felt, and it's kind of like Coach said. Sometimes you just got to play and let the chips fall where they fall, and that's how they feel. So, I mean, we won't look ahead too far. We got to take one game at a time.
Do you know a lot about Cal, TCU?
I don't know anything about any of those teams. Like I said, I don't look too much into it. I just show up and play.
You guys watch a lot of video because obviously there's a ton of stuff out there on the internet now. The coaches and will you watch a lot of video of Central Connecticut starter and things like that?
Yeah, we'll watch a little bit. Who they're gonna throw. We'll see how they're gonna pitch us and stuff. But, I mean, it's just scattered reports.